With Avengers Doomsday coming out, one of the things that the Russo brothers are very well known for is dropping thick, deep, rich teases to their audiences, whether it's little graphics of one of them sitting in a room and having to figure out what the meaning behind it is.
3 Avengers movies.
Like this is the new one. And then there was the one they did before, Endgame and Infinity War and all that kind of stuff. They do this, and it's always something to it. There's always something to it. Well, as they're pointing out in Games Radar, Avengers Doomsday directors hint at a connection between Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man and his Doctor Doom, and tease a bombshell Secret Wars twist. Now, for those of you who didn't see this, because it made its rounds yesterday, they put out this little TikTok video, and I'm going to play it without the audio.
I love she's wearing a Super 8 camera shirt.
Yeah, these are a couple of staff girls over at Agbo Studios, which is, of course, the Russo brothers production company. Like their offices there. But it starts with one girl wearing the Iron Man mask, singing What's Going On. And then the camera pans around to the next girl with the Doctor Doom mask. Now, I also want to point out something else here. Now, it'll go back around. I want you to notice behind her, there are 3 mannequins in costume. There is a let me see if I can move this in here. There's a Doctor Doom mannequin standing side by side with a Sue Storm mannequin and a Franklin Richards mannequin.
Creepy ass Franklin Richards.
Perfect family, John.
The perfect, put together make-believe family, whatever you want to call it. Which, of course, for those of you who know the Secret Wars storyline, there's some relevance there. So right now, there's huge speculation going on. And a number of theories running rampant. One of them being that this confirms that this Doomsday or this Doctor Doom is either a Tony Stark variant or Tony Stark is a Victor Von Doom variant. One of the two. Others say this confirms that Robert Downey Jr. will be both Victor Von Doom in this movie and Tony Stark in this movie from another reality. He'll still be Tony Iron Man from another reality. We're going to get them both in there. Some are saying it's more an ethereal comparison just because, it's Tony who played Iron Man, but now he's playing Doctor Doom. I don't think that's it. So there's theories there to pick on. And Rob, I'm going to go over to you here in a second to get which theory you're buying into here. But again, the other one is, it is not an accident as I scroll through this here. It is not an accident that they shot these girls doing this in front of the Victor Von Doom
What's
suit
interesting is that's what he
and Sue
wore
Storm.
At Comic-Con.
That's what he wore at Comic-Con, that suit.
Yeah. So they got one that, by the way, I'm going to scroll over here just quick.
Yeah, what is...
Do you see in the left-hand side of the screen?
Nosferatu?
There's an arm of another mannequin there.
What is it?
Yeah, I tried to see what it was.
That's as far as I got.
It's Palpatine.
Somehow he's returned.
Somehow he's come back. Oh my God.
Oh, wait, what is it?
What's the comedian's name? Who did the Parks and Rec crossover of Star Wars?
Oh, Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt. It's Patton Oswalt's prophecy coming true. They're
Yeah.
finally crossing over Star Wars and Marvel. So there's something that I don't know what it is, might not be that important. But I think there's a lot in here to look at. And, the Russos love giving fans stuff to speculate about, because speculation is fun as long as you don't let your speculation become expectation. That's where we as fans get in trouble, when we let our speculation become expectation. But speculation is a lot of fun. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to take a look at this. The symbolism, we got the Iron Man mask going into the Doctor Doom mask. We got those costumes in the background. What theories are you buying into? What new theories are you creating? What do you think about those costumes being back there? Take it away.
I just think that this is, I went back and read the Secret Wars, the whole Secret Wars, the whole Battle World, all of it. And I think that of all the things that they're doing, they're leaning heavily into Doom's story from Secret Wars, God Emperor Doom. We've seen artwork, when you see like the 16th century Battle World planet and all. I think all that's going to come true. You know, look at how Fantastic Four ended. I mean, it's not like a stretch. If you're Doctor Doom, the person you need most in your life to do what you want to do is Franklin Richards. And like Galactus himself, I'm sure that Doctor Doom first saw Franklin in the multiverse, like, bing, popped up out of nowhere.
By the way, you know what one of my favorite theories I've read so far is? I like this. I'm not saying I buy into it. I'm just saying I like it. That I think what a lot of us are starting to buy into is that Doom is going to be from one of the world, a world that got destroyed, that he wasn't able to save. And on that world, Sue was his wife, and Franklin was not his stepson, but in that world, Franklin was his son. Hence, at the end of Fantastic Four, him just sitting there with Franklin. I mean, it gives me chills thinking about that. Again, I'm not saying I buy into it. I'm just saying it's a really cool theory.
It has
like
echoes of Scarlet Witch's.
Yeah, the whole thing,
too.
Avengers Disassembled, which I think that I've always wanted to see Avengers Disassembled anyway. Why not work some of that in there too? If you do Avengers Disassembled and the Secret Wars storylines, there's a lot there. If they bring back Scarlet Witch, which is rumored to happen, but I think you're absolutely right. I mean, and like you said, they're being cheeky with this, and that wouldn't surprise me. You know, if that's that we've said in the story we talked about yesterday that Doom is a haunted man. You know, he's a broken man. You got to give Doom pathos. You've got to understand, and I think that's how you open the movie. I think the opening of the movie is going to be epic, and we're going to see Doom's kind of the way they opened Infinity War with Thanos and the Black Order destroying the Asgardian ship.
But it's going to be Doom on his world with an incursion happening, and his inability to stop his world from being destroyed. It's kind of like losing everything he loves.
Everything. I mean, it's like the opening of Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is, I know it's DC, but when Earth 3 was destroyed and Alexander Luthor was the only, superhero on that because of the crime syndicate. But I mean, it's going to be something epic. It's got to open. I mean, it's Doctor Doom, and the first thing you're going to see, you've got to set him up as a protagonist. So it's going to be like a Bond opening.
My only pushback, actually, it could work because there's echoes, but we saw the Supreme Doctor Strange that happened to him.
Yeah,
in his world, and he lost everything, including his love. Then again, maybe history, may not repeat, but it rhymes.
If you want to be consistent with
you're setting up something.
That can be a consistent theme of the incursions about all these people losing their world.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it could be interesting how they're going to wrap it all up, or all these theories could be completely wrong, and it could be something completely different, which is why speculation is fun when you don't let it be expectation. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this little video that the Russos put out? Again, every time they do one of these things, there is deep meaning to it. It's just whether we can find it or not. What do you think about those mannequins in the background? Whatever you guys think about all this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.